The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. Mark Manson's best-selling book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, provides a refreshing perspective on happiness and life satisfaction. Manson makes the counterintuitive argument that struggle gives life meaning, and the key is not avoiding problems altogether, but rather selecting which problems to care about solving. In this detailed summary, we'll explore Manson's unconventional insights on what truly matters, how to stop caring too much about trivial things, the dangers of constant positivity, and how to focus your self-interest in an effective way. We'll highlight Manson's conceptual model on happiness and summarize his no-nonsense, often blunt advice for living a fulfilling life. At the end, we'll share our top 10 lessons from the book. As always, we highly recommend you purchase the full book using the link below for the complete experience and Manson's often colorful language. Now let's dive deeper into the subtle art of not giving a fuck. Manson begins by contending that life struggles are essential for two key reasons. First, our problems determine our values and what matters to us. Second, trying to eliminate struggle and dissatisfaction entirely is a losing battle that leads to emptiness. The key is deciding what pain and problems in life are worthwhile to confront, rather than avoiding pain and problems completely. This viewpoint runs counter to the dominant feel-good self-help narrative. Manson argues you should selectively give a fuck about fewer things in life and devote your fuck-giving only to challenges that closely align with your personal values. This freeing mindset creates space to care more about pursuits that genuinely matter to you rather than wasting energy on trivial matters. At the core of Manson's philosophy is a two-axis model for sustainable happiness and life satisfaction. The first axis denotes how much you care about something. The second axis denotes your ability to control or influence that thing. Manson advises caring deeply about a few specific problems you can make an impact on, rather than giving too many fucks about things that are outside your sphere of control. Constant positivity and platitudes ignore the full spectrum of human experience, including pain, failure, and suffering, which are inevitable parts of life. Manson says acknowledging this reality is necessary to live an honest, fulfilled existence. You must accept failure and learn to let go of desired outcomes that prove to be uncontrollable in order to focus your fuck-giving wisely. Manson points out that simply chasing happiness itself is a misguided endeavor. Instead, you should actively pursue concrete goals, missions, and challenges aligned with your personal values. This sense of purpose gives life genuine significance. He advocates honest self-assessment to accurately determine your inherent strengths, weaknesses, limitations, and talents. Allocating your fuck-giving in accordance with an accurate understanding of yourself is critical. Manson also unpacks the notion that human beings inevitably only want what they cannot have or what feels out of reach. He makes the case that sustainable satisfaction comes not from chasing what you lack, but from finding workable ways to enjoy what you already have access to. Overall, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck offers blunt, counterintuitive wisdom on happiness, values, and the meaning of life. Manson's core message is about focusing your limited fucks on specific challenges and issues you can meaningfully impact that align with your values. This selectivity creates authentic satisfaction and purpose rather than chasing endless positivity. Now here are 10 key lessons from the book. 1. Life struggles determine what you value. Don't avoid pain blindly. Choose the pain that matters. 2. Caring less about more things is immensely powerful. Be highly selective about what you give a fuck about. 3. Happiness comes from solving problems, not avoiding them. Focus only on what you can control and influence. 4. Accept failure openly and let go of desired outcomes you can't dictate. Chasing constant positivity is delusional. 5. Specific personal values and metrics should drive your actions and goals. Don't just vaguely aim for happiness. 6. Honest self-assessment reveals where you should focus your fuck-giving. Know your inherent strengths and limitations. 7. We want most what is scarce, not what is ever present. Learn to enjoy what you already have available. 8. True self-interest means giving fucks about the right things that fulfill you as an individual. 9. Progress requires enduring repeated failure and hardship along the often rocky way. 10. Base where you allocate your fucks given squarely on your personal values and true capabilities. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck offers bold, raw wisdom on happiness, rooted in exercising control and living by your values. Manson provides a rude yet refreshing wake-up call on how to cultivate genuine satisfaction amidst life's inherent struggles. If you want a book that cuts through the BS and gets real, this one undoubtedly delivers. That's all for today. Subscribe and let me know if you would like me to summarize any other books in this format.